Hey, I'm Gunnarolla, world traveler, food lover, and your Canadian guide to the land down under. After seeing the incredible Australian wines offered on my Air Canada flight, I got to thinking a trip to wine country would be perfect. Just outside of Melbourne is a region that offers world-class wine, coastal beauty, and some of the best luxury experiences in Australia. Right now we're on the Bellarine Peninsula, home to some of Australia's most beautiful vineyards, and what better place to start than right here at Jack Rabbit. Lindsay!
Andrew, hello. Welcome to Jack Rabbit.
This might be the most picturesque vineyard I've ever been to in my life.
You're right.
So what makes Australian wine special?
Australian wines are all different, but you're here in a cool maritime climate. So the wines are very distinctive, they're elegant, they have long, slow ripening periods, and you're going to enjoy some today.
Well, I'd love to learn more.
Great, let's head off to the barrel shed.
Lead the way. Walk me through what happens in this room exactly.
Yeah, so this is where wines come to, I guess, mature. Barrels are a really important part of the winemaking process because the wood, the oak, is porous, and so it allows the wines to sort of breathe at a very, very slow, controlled rate.
Is there one that's ready? Maybe we can take a look at it.
Yeah, I mean, you've caught me at a good moment. I'm just having a look at some Chardonnay ferments now.
It seems a little cloudier.
Yeah, that's right. That's all part of it.
Yeah, so during ferment, the yeast are quite active. After fermentation, the natural process is for all of that to settle out, and then we can take the clarified wine off the top.
And what would you say is your favorite part of the process?
Yeah, definitely now. I mean, harvest is exciting. Bringing the fruit in, getting it pressed, and getting these ferments started.
So what is this tool called?
This is a plunger.
I think we should get Andrew to do a few.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have the upper body strength.
Andrew could do the rest of them for me.
Go, Andrew.
Okay. Am I doing
Good
it
job.
right?
Yeah, perfect.
Lovely. Whoa.
Yum, thank you.
Oh, whoa.
They're the Port Arlington mussels, and we change the sauce just about every day, usually involving wine.
So what is this wine that we have here?
We've got one of our most popular whites. It's our Pinot Grigio. So lovely, crunchy, vibrant, and perfect pairings for prawn linguine and mussels.
Food and wine, you and me, perfect pairings.
Cheers to that.
Alrighty, we're on a short ferry ride from Bellarine Peninsula to Mornington Peninsula for a little rest and relaxation, because I deserve it. So after a morning at the vineyards, there's no better place to unwind than at Alba Thermal Springs. This place has spa treatments and thermal springs tucked away in a beautiful natural landscape. This is how you do self-care. This espresso could turn anyone into a Mornington person. Alrighty, made it up to Point Leo Estate, where wine, food, and art come together in perfect harmony. Roger,
Yes.
Am I at a winery, a restaurant, an art gallery? Where am I?
You're in all three. Primary production through our incredible vineyard, world-class cultural experience in our sculpture park, and then as well, these two amazing dining spaces.
Okay, and how many pieces are we talking about now?
So today we're just over 70 pieces of art. Over the years, it's transformed. I mean, today we have some amazing pieces from around the world. Through all stages, not just modern, contemporary, but even the great artists that influenced many of today's artists. Lynn Chadwick, some incredible artists from the 30s right through to the 50s that really transformed modern sculpture.
Wow, so what are some of the crowd favorites here?
Cause is tremendous. I mean, you know, American artist, Brian Donnelly, unbelievable pop art. And the Yayoi Kusama certainly has opened the park to a whole new genre, a whole new demographic of visitor.
So tell me about the restaurant concepts here.
The room that we're dining in today is Point Leo restaurant, awarded on Australian standards, one hat. So if we're looking at that, you know, the Michelin star, I suppose, concept. It's a real dynamic hub. It's got that kitchen with the wood fire. Most of the food that we have, like your Busk cheesecake, that's got that slight burn to it, certainly spends a little bit of time just getting some aromas out of that wood-fired oven. I mean, everything that you experience here at Point Leo Estate, we're some of what we grow in this region. So it's all just a moment in time in this microclimate and, you know, enjoying the Mornington Peninsula.
Well, I can't think of a more idyllic setting for all this art. Come for the art, stay for the wine.
I think it's a great idea. Chin chin.
Well, I'm feeling refreshed. If you're looking to escape to a vineyard or unwind in luxury, the peninsula is just a short drive from Melbourne. It's the perfect getaway. Up next, we're heading to the iconic harbour city of Sydney and the majestic Blue Mountains. You don't want to miss it.